Hey, hey, let's get the mood set. Pause. We're gonna have a good time tonight. They've been telling me that I wild out a little bit more when I put these shades on. I think Lionel put something on these shades, dog. They've been
So
telling me
funny.
when I put the shades on, I wild out a little bit more. So we're gonna see what's up. What up tonight, man? What's good with everybody? Hope everybody's having a good night. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day 2024. So gonna get y'all ready for that, man. We're gonna have a good show tonight. Talk that talk. What's good, man? The ladies are running fashionably late right now, right? They trying to get it together, get everything set for them.
Mhm.
So we in here three deep right now. Cousin Torin, aka I runs wild. What up?
What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. Whoa, look.
Yeah, I know, right?
Y'all already know what it is. Your boy tired from being at work, but I'm here. I'm queer, and I'm gonna be in somebody underwear. Ooh.
What are we doing? what, what are we doing?
But cheers to everybody. Grab y'all drink, y'all smoke, and let's talk this ish.
Let's go, man. And of course, the proprietor of Glint's L&L. You got the homie Lionel. I know you. Lionel, I can tell. When I saw that Ye dropped, I said, "Listen, this nigga Lionel ain't been to sleep in 48 hours." I know. I saw Kanye drop new music. I said, "I know Lionel is awake right now." What up, Li?
What's popping? In this bitch live and direct in the flesh. And I've got great vibes today. So I'm gonna share the vibes the day before we like actually tap into that love frequency. And I hope y'all really get into the love tomorrow. And like not just tomorrow, but like from this moment on. Like tap into that love.
What you mean when you say get into that love frequency? Educate an old Negro like me.
So coming from a space of just living your life, having thoughts that stem from your heart, and also knowing that you're safe, seeing the world in the perspective of everyone is like cool, everyone's got something interesting like to offer the world. Abundance is like the thought process, like coming from a space of that, like smell the roses when you pass them, that vibe versus just always on the go, always got something going on, or always worried about some shit. Like just know, come from the space of bitch, I'm so good, you're good, we're great. Like the world is beautiful, like you're beautiful, I'm beautiful, everything's good. So that's what I mean when I say like the love frequency. It's just like a vibe.
So this past week, I thought I always considered Erica Badu to be somebody who sends out love frequency, but apparently the folks on Twitter was a little unhappy with Erica Badu. With a tweet she sent out on Super Bowl Sunday. Did y'all catch that? I know Torian caught it. Torian
Yeah, I
Messy.
saw
You caught, yeah. I know y'all caught it.
I ain't
So
catch
what?
that.
So what was
that.
her? Let me pull up. Did I get her exact tweet? Do you remember what the exact tweet was? Let me grab it.
It
Hold
was
on.
like today is a good day to cheat. Since the men are watching football, you can cheat with a soft guy or something like that.
And first of all, I thought it was so funny. Yeah, that's what it said. There you go. And the people was not happy with it.
They were like, "She's 54."
Yeah,
They're like, "You're 54. What are you talking about?" And she was like,
yeah,
"Okay." She's like, "And I love a good sense of humor."
yeah. There you go. I got the tweet. Perfect day to cheat with a soft dude. Men gonna be watching football. Hey, listen, man. I took it when I first saw it. I was like, oh, that's she's always on there just doing something real, quirky and funny. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't think nothing of it. But apparently people was like, you too old to be promoting cheating culture. Uh we thought you was above stuff like this. I'm like, God damn, you can't make a joke? Shit. Is this what we are right now, right? Is that if you make a joke that somebody don't like, I would think clearly that's a joke. I mean, am I tripping? I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm
No,
caping.
definitely is a joke, but I feel like it is sensitive, and we just are in the space that people just are clockers. Like the people will be ready to clock you at any given second. They feel like they don't agree or they don't like something about it, they just gonna clock you. So you got to just stand 10 toes, stand on business, stomp on business when you say some shit, because you might get clocked. You
Yeah,
got to just stand on it. She stood on it though. She stood on that shit after. She stood on business.
yeah. I mean, it was no
And
to
she,
me. It was no reason for her not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my Twitter. I made a joke. Okay, if y'all didn't like it, they got to, because they pulled the whole she's promoting cheating culture, and I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro?
There was like a lot of women in her comments like pissed. I don't understand the frustration, but damn.
I don't understand it. Maybe I'm tripping because I'm like, I don't. Yeah, okay.
It was like, don't be giving my nigga ideas. But
See, I thought, you know what's funny? I thought people was gonna get mad at something else. I thought people was gonna get mad with the whole quote unquote like real men are doing this, softer men are not into. I thought people was gonna take that quote unquote like philosophical type approach to it and be like, hey, so what are you saying about men? All men are men. I thought it was gonna go there. When I saw people went with they were just mad about the cheating. I was like, oh, y'all niggas still low vibration. That's still on some low vibrational shit. If I'm gonna go there, you know what I'm saying? If all you got from that was a joke about cheating, to me, and I didn't give a fuck one way or the other, but to me, the bigger thing would have been if they wanted to quote unquote like call her to the carpet on something, would have been about, hey, oh, why are you saying that like you're not a quote unquote man if you don't want to watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that would have been a thing, but people was like, nah, she promoting cheating culture. She too old to be cheating. Man, you know how many people cheat? That's old. Fuck out of here.
Thanks.
You dig? So yeah, they, you know, but she stood 10 toes. She went at people got mad because she started going at individual people on Twitter /X, right? She told the one girl her eyes was too close, which was hilarious. The young lady said something to her. She said she just brushed off her whole comment and just told her eyes too close together, which was hilarious. And she got upset. She said, you too old. Hold on. What was her comment? She had said, you too old for this. And she just wrote back, your eyes are very close together. And low key,
I just put it for you that you really, if you voice your opinion on Twitter, be ready to throw bows. Like, that's just the bottom line.
Yeah, I mean,
them to the streets is the head.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I ain't think nothing wrong with. Shout out to Erykah Badu, man. I ain't think it was that big of a deal, but people was they were not happy. What is this cheating? Why is everything got to be a goddamn culture now? Everything is it's cheating culture. It's this culture. It's Torian culture. Goddamn it! Like why can't it just be? You know, it's always gonna be people that cheat, right? And I get it, man. You don't want to quote unquote promote it, but what is really promoting? I don't even know what the hell what that looks like or what that means.
Yeah,
like put it like this: if you're gonna, if Lionel gonna get mad at me because he thinks that the shit that I promote on the show made his, you know, got in his lady's head and made her go out and cheat, I would tell him, nah, it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get when people go that deep with it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? With the whole, oh, well, you just promoting that culture. Man, listen, if your partner gonna cheat, they gonna cheat.
True. No,
Yeah.
I feel like people just, I mean, I'm sure there's no one that saw that tweet and like say, you know what, let me cheat tonight.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And if
that's a good idea. Let me,
you know, if so, the percentages are low.
If somebody did go, oh, you're right. I was like, she onto something.
The percentages are low. The cheaters already had that plan. They was waiting for the game. They was waiting for the Super Bowl months. Like, okay, I'm gonna see you on the Super Bowl.
Right, but it was definitely some people who was like, you know what, my nigga is acting up. Like, let me go ahead.
call one of these soft niggas up.
Right.
Pause. She called one of those soft niggas up. You know what I'm saying? So, but the Super Bowl did go down though. Why the ladies ain't here? Because I don't know if they into football or not. I don't know if y'all into football, but F it. I'm gonna stereotype y'all. I'm gonna put y'all in the goddamn box. The Super Bowl went down. What do we think about Usher's halftime show? Let's go straight there with Usher, the king. Usher was in the building. He got an extra 2 minutes, they said, for his halftime show. What y'all think about the halftime show, man? Was y'all feeling it? Was it? You know, did he do what he was supposed to do?
Go ahead, Tori.
Honestly, need to watch it again. But from what
that's not good. That's not good, Tori. If you tell me you need to watch it again.
Well, just because I was like with friends and shit, and you know, we was like talking like all that, you know. But I enjoyed it, but you know, I couldn't listen to it fully. But I heard like people saying like they couldn't hear, but I just knew what he was singing, and I was like singing along with it, and so I wasn't really like listening to like everything, all sound issues, whatever they were saying. So from my point of view, it was a great show. Like he did a lot. It was a lot. I think it kind of took away from him, but I feel like he was just this person who he is. Like he did the residency. I feel like he had some residency elements in there.
Right, he did.
He gave us Alicia Keys, and she did had that bad note. She started off with. And the funny thing is, I seen that they had actually changed it on like the video when like Super Bowl when like NFL posted on they like YouTube.
As they should.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, so they fixed that for her. But I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. What say you, Lionel?
It didn't move me, honestly. I had higher hopes for his performance. I did.
That's fair.
Higher. I thought it was just way too like he didn't need all that kind of stuff. Like you would expect somebody that really don't put on the show to like have the works and all the shits. Like I feel like it was just way too much going on for like somebody as talented as Usher. He could have gotten on the fucking stage and just ate, like simply eat, like just simply put the fork to the plate.
Yeah. I told my wife, I was like, I thought it was good because you in the middle of the game you get to sing like Torian said, you get to sing along on a lot of songs, right? I was just waiting because it's like it never fully for me it was a solid B, maybe a B plus, but I was waiting for like that moment, you know what I'm saying, to where it was like, and it never really got there for me, you know what I'm saying, and it was like,
yeah, I agree with that.
I like what y'all are saying that it was a little bit too much. Maybe if he would have cut down a couple songs, because some of the songs he was giving you like 2-3 bars and moving on. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. You couldn't.
So it was kind of chaotic. You know what I'm saying?
It was very, and then not to mention there was like 100+ people on the stage on the.
There was a lot going on the stage. Yeah,
there was a lot going on the stage. Like he thought this was gonna be his big one.
Yeah, I think they just overthought it. You know what I'm saying? Like people didn't even get to really. It didn't even get to sink in for people that when he did the 7 o'clock, that his shadow was pointing towards 7. You know what I'm saying? People didn't even it was so fast that people didn't even get to catch that. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even do the song. He just did the where was Usher at 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we moved the fuck on. Yeah, I mean, it was just very, very, everything was very, very fast. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I had high hopes for it when I say, because I thought it was for me, the best 3 halftime shows, Michael Jackson. I give Prince the edge over Beyonce for 2 and Beyonce 3. Only reason I give Prince the edge is because it was actually fucking raining when he was singing Purple Rain. Like, come on, man. It started raining while the man singing Purple Rain. Jesus, I gotta give you the edge for that. Let's get Shorty Mo in here. Hold on, here go Mo. What up, Mo?
What up, y'all?
Hold on, Mo. Where you at though?
Y'all, give me a second. I just got done doing some schoolwork, but I'm in this thing. Hey.
Welcome to
but the other thing about Usher's performance though was the Alicia Keys thing. How did
Alicia no keys?
It's becoming not even her like messing up the key, but like people was really tripping about this hug and stuff that they were doing. I was like, what is going on?
It was a little much. It was a little much.
No,
you thought he was doing too much?
Yeah, I definitely thought that was a little much.
Oh wow, I'm surprised that Lionel went
on the stage and started swinging on my song.
That's the mood of the song. That's the theatrics of it. Like
somebody got to whip his ass on it.
Like that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like
no, you're not.
Yes, you are. You're giving a performance.
They could have been looking at each other, singing down. They could have just sang and had
we need to feel the love. Like I want to see that. I want to imagine that's me. Like there.
No.
Lionel on his Riley from Boondocks. I could understand if he was a real nigga, but Usher,
right?
That nigga just spinning and shit. But yeah. Nigga Usher just spinning in circles for no goddamn reason. That bomb, young lady. You was holding it down. So shout out to Alicia. But yeah, it was people was really tripping. What up, Naomi in here with us, y'all?
Hey, welcome.
Happy No Strings Day on a Tuesday.
Right.
Got the club going up
right.
on a Tuesday.
I'm about to listen to that tonight.
Period, because
we here, man. We in here. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I thought for me, I'll let the ladies jump in, but just to go back to the Usher halftime show, for me, I thought it was a solid B. It never fully got to a place where I thought he was gonna do. I thought it came like y'all was saying, it was a little cluttered and kind of felt a little bit rushed. He would have maybe cut down the song list or the playlist a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because the performance was dope. Everything he was doing was dope. It just was a little bit rushed for my taste. But I don't know. What say y'all though, ladies?
I liked it. And I don't usually watch the Super Bowl shows, but I have to go ahead and tune in for Usher. So I had no complaints. My only complaints is that I wish he would have played DJ Falling in Love. I don't know what that's called. But baby, tonight the DJ got us falling in love again. Yeah. I would have loved to hear that shit. Yeah, but I felt like I had sung every song, so it was just like it was a hit for me. I'm like, maybe I do need to go to a concert because he was switching them. He'll switch your songs, and I was not ready.
Yeah, very fast, right? It was like, damn, nigga. Okay.
But I mean, it is like a Super Bowl. Of course, he's not.
It was 15 minutes. Is all he had. That's what I'm saying. This
that's a lot of time. That's why I just feel like it was poor management on his behalf.
So I don't know because I feel like he kind of gave everything. I think even like the part where he slowed it down and like he actually gave like the slow songs. I actually appreciated that because like he could have just went with all like his fast paced bops and shit and like wanted to keep everything upbeat. But I really liked how he kind of tried to fit everything in for everybody. I liked it. It was definitely way better than Rihanna's because what was hers?
And you know what's crazy? Y'all can go back to the show from last year because I was thinking like that performance was subpar. But after seeing Usher's, I appreciated Rihanna's a lot more.
Why? He just stood there.
It was put together more. Like his performance was just overwhelming. She let it breathe. Like she was letting her songs breathe. Like I prefer like 5 songs, 3 minutes each, so that I can feel that's just like yeah, you can get into it. Versus like. You like this, here, there, we over here, we up here.
But I mean, it's the reason it was like that because Rihanna's not really much of a performer. Like she can't really do much besides stand there and sing. So it kind of had to give that, like it had to be come another way as opposed to like Usher. He's like, man, I'm finna dance. I'm finna throw my skates on. We finna A-Town stump these hoes.
That was the thing. It was just OD. It was a little just on the OD side. And I don't like that kind of chaos. I'm like trying to be like,
and it did give because I feel like even at the beginning, like how he was dressed, it was like giving like a circus performance, right? Like because he was like the ringleader, and I don't know. So I feel like that's why it did kind of give that vibe. It kind of gave circus vibe. I like it.
His life. He said,
and then like of course, like he's been rocking Vegas anyway. Like I don't know. I liked it. That nigga, but I can't tell you the last Super Bowl. I don't even think I watched the weekends, and I'm like a diehard Weekend.
You know though that he was in a rush.
Never done a Super Bowl.
He came out of his shirt within
what the Weekend did the Super Bowl, didn't he?
No,
like,
I feel like he did. Yeah,
I feel like he did like 3 years ago. He did.
There's no way.
He did it when after hours, so it was like maybe after COVID. It had to be like 2021 or something.
Yeah, I feel like he did do it.
That's crazy.
Look it up.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Don't be coming for Abel, okay?
Am I thinking about it? No, I know Bruno did it, right?
Yeah, Bruno that makes sense though.
Yeah, no, maybe I'm thinking of Bruno.
I feel like Bruno was maybe like the background of somebody else.
Oh wow, the Weekend did do the Super Bowl.
The Weekend, what year? 21?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I knew it was after COVID because it was after hours. And he saved the world from the pandemic.
That's right when I moved to Houston. I was totally not.
You said he saved the world.
Oh, that was the show with Snoop Dogg and them.
Wow.
He came out on that. Oh, man.
I'm like, but like I said, I can't remember the last Super Bowl show.
What is Snoop Dogg last year? Snoop Dogg was 2022 or 2023.
Yeah, I think that was last year. All that should be running together, man. Again, for me, nobody's gonna ever be Michael Jackson because that nigga stood still for 4 minutes. And just
I feel like Beyonce already ate Michael's.
Nah, man. Listen, when you stand,
it's just because you weren't really alive for Michael's.
When you stand still and motherfuckers just scream for 4 minutes, and then this nigga he did some cold shit and like moved his hand, and then stood there again for 2 more minutes. I was like, this nigga ain't playing. He ain't doing no music. He's standing here, dressed like a goddamn, fucking finna go in a battle. I don't even remember. I don't think the nigga even sung a song. I don't know what the nigga did. That shit was cold though. I thought, yeah, that shit was cold. And
But
again,
it's cold, but no,
I
but
wanna-
Beyonce
I wanna-
confirmed him now.
I want to put Beyonce in second because she killed it with the whole everything. But this nigga Prince sang Purple Rain and it started raining. God damn, I got to put that number 2, Lionel. I'm sorry. You do Purple Rain, it start raining outside. God damn, that nigga shit, you know.
If anybody will be those two, but in all honesty, though, Beyonce really had the best Super Bowl performance of all time.
She had the best performance. Like her
Yeah,
performance.
I'm gonna let you finish, Roy. I'm gonna let you finish.
No, her performance.
The best performance of all time.
Her performance was better because Michael didn't perform. This nigga
Exactly.
You only got 12 minutes. The nigga stood there for 5. So
He was like, "I'm in this bitch," It's like, which is great. That's dope. That's powerful. Like the people were passing out, gagging, everything.
them niggas was losing they shit. That nigga Michael said, "Man, I ain't even got time, nigga. They paying me for 12 minutes. I'm finna stand here for 6. Y'all finna get 2 songs, Billie Jean, nigga, and fucking some other shit. And we out of here."
I feel like maybe Beyonce's was the last performance I watched, but I can't even fully like remember. Like I kind of could see the outfits, but I really don't remember. But I remember that was like the year of Formation, right? That was my shit. That was like Lemonade era.
White folks was upset after that. It was like, oh, she's channeling Black Panthers.
Everybody's in the parade. She came out. That wasn't her own.
That one was dope.
That was the Bruno one.
That was a Bruno.
That was Coldplay.
Okay, boom. That's
white folks.
Because I'm like, no way Bruno could do a Super Bowl on his own. That would be crazy.
No, it was Coldplay's, and then Bruno and her.
Beyonce came out.
They was upset with them goddamn beret. They're like, what is she doing?
But no, someone posted her performance from like 2012 or 2013 or 2014. Like that was a sick performance for real. Like I would have to give that a 10 out of 10. Seriously, like all the elements got clocked and hit. Seriously.
Yeah, it was some fight. So we're gonna see. I think T-Pain put a bid in trying to get his.
I would like to see it for real. I would really.
No, they've been trying. They've been calling for Wheezy because it's supposed to be in New Orleans next year.
Right.
I'm like, they're not gonna do Lil Wayne for them people.
But I think if they did Drake, and then Drake of course go bring out Wayne, and that's how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nah, they should have Drake and then Wayne and
he's not even American.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they would do Wayne.
He's not even
It's the weekend, Naomi. Don't be biased.
Right, the weekend did it.
The Weeknd's a star. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Not my man.
Yeah, no, I could see Wayne.
He's an international treasure. There's levels. There's a reason why Drake hates him. There's a reason why Drake hates him. Okay?
You're hilarious.
They don't hate each other. They're doing that for the stuff.
No, Drake hates him. And The Weeknd, he definitely don't care for Drake.
What up, Dream?
They love each other.
Hey,
Drake.
All right, man. Let's get to it before we go too long. Cause tonight, there goes Mo. Look at Mo. Mo popped up on the screen. Scared.
Yeah.
What up, Mo?
What up, y'all?
Mo sporting the Buckies tonight. People drive far and long to get them a damn.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, this is my Valentine's Day Bucky's shirt from like 2-3 years ago.
Okay, on brand.
Here we go.
3
All right,
years.
let's get it, man. Let's talk about this, man, because I want to have a good conversation and get into y'all personal business. Not playing.
Wait, I think we need to talk about Usher.
Well, Mo, goddamn. Okay, go ahead.
Y'all just
tell
went
us your opinion. Tell us your opinion.
We just did 45 minutes on Usher. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I kind of agree a little bit. It did feel a little rushed. But I feel like it was the main thing that maybe made it seem rushed was the fact he wasn't really able to get into the vocals much because he was doing a lot of movement. And so, like, when you're not really getting the vocals, it's kind of like it seemed rushed because its vocals were rushed, you know? So, yeah, Alicia, we heard that, girl, but it's okay. They're trying to erase that shit from the internet, but we will remember.
No, I will remember. That was recorded on my YouTube.
We will remember.
That's on brand for her. Somebody said, I wish she would get up from that damn piano for once.
I'm dead.
That's so funny because people, yeah. Oh my god.
Alicia,
no, but people were really expecting. I think this was like her last chance to like show us something, and she started off so bad. Like it was like, oh no, oh baby.
I could have ate that for real.
Like damn.
She was nervous, y'all. She was nervous too.
I'm the one thing I will say I was just kind of sad about was that there was no Justin Bieber feature because I really loved their song together, like back in the day. I just need somebody to love. That was hot. You know, I really fucked with that song. Justin was at the game, and according to a source, which I don't know how true this is, Usher tried to get him to pop out on the halftime show, but he just wasn't feeling it, according to a source. I don't know who the source is.
I'm glad he didn't do that. But like, not Justin Bieber.
That was an era. That was an era.
I definitely did not remember Justin Bieber on a song with Usher.
It was Justin Bieber.
Oh, but you know, I just never listened to Justin Bieber like that. So it was Justin Bieber's song. And he was
with Usher on it, yeah.
And Usher was signed or like
was hot. He actually kind of took like that was kind of like his little prodigy in a way at the time too, which is the crazy part about it that you don't remember that because
no, I'm like because that was like 2008,
2009. Singing, he was dancing, like so it was a lot of the same energy. So whenever they made a song together, it was like I loved Justin Bieber at a certain point in time. I wasn't like fangirling over him, but he did actually have some really good music. And the last album of his I listened to was Purpose, and that was a pretty good album as well. So I was kind of sad. I was like, damn, that would have been fire them both up there dancing. But Usher, you know what I'm saying? He getting a little older. He was, you know, just kept spinning and spinning and spinning. And I was like,
he was going so crazy. It was taking me out. I'm like, look at this.
Yeah, that nigga was going off. Yeah, he was doing this.
He was fighting for it for sure.
Yeah, it was, you know, he's somewhere. I don't know where. I got to go back and watch some other ones and see where I rank him. He probably maybe 5 or 6, probably 6, 7. I don't know.
7, 8, 9.
I know he might keep falling down.
Beyonce's was one of my favorite for sure. Hers was really, really good.
But yeah, it was.
You said who's? Oh, Beyonce's.
Yeah, Beyonce shit was fire. But all right, are we safe to move on now, Mo? I don't want to.
No,
wait.
Hey, because I got beef with Justin Bieber. That's why he didn't come out.
No,
but Justin Bieber been like having health issues, so I think that was the whole reason why he didn't perform. Because he has been sick, and I think that's why he had like dropped out of his tour or something. He canceled the tour.
No, I remember. I forgot all about that, but I remember. I swear that shit was fucking injury from taking that shit.
Yeah, that nigga.
I remember it was like half his face was like paralyzed at one point. Yeah, it was fucked up. I think his girlfriend be sick too. They some sick young people. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the white people lands, but it ain't
nothing. Damn. Oh shit. Okay. All right.
It's Black History Month, bro.
There you go. Tell him, Tori. Goddamn. Shit, hold on. Shit, you know it is Black History Month. Whenever you say it, shit, we gotta play it. You know what it is.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black.
Yeah, there you go. Because I'm black and I'm back.
Yeah, period. My part of my half of Black History Month finna start. So
hilarious.
Tomorrow.
So you take the second half of the month.
I'm take the second half, yeah.
Okay, I see what you're doing there. Okay.
We'll finish out. You know what I'm saying? Going to the March with the vibes.
And it's so cool being black. I was just going through like my family tree on Ancestry yesterday, and like I'm at this point, I'm like in the 18, like 16. That's as far back as I am. But I'm like sourcing a lot of pictures, and then like a lot of my other family members be typing up letters about some like my ancestors I don't know, so I get to like read how they were. So I was just like going through all these people and documents and shit. I'm like, wow, this is just so it's like so cool to be black. I just was loving the photos I was seeing. Like they were all looking so cool. Like, I could see myself in so many of them. It's amazing.
I was just gonna say that, Lionel. It fucks you up when you're looking at that shit and you see a motherfucker that look just like you. You're like, hold on.
Right.
Like, this nigga look
yeah.
Is that my dad? Who is this nigga? Like,
no, that's your dad's dad.
Right. Right.
That's your granddaddy.
Right. It is crazy to see where yeah. Now you're right.
No, I will toast to the ancestors for sure.
Always. All right, man. Toast to crime, goddammit. Toast to crime. The Rock Boys is in the building now. Okay, let's go. Let's talk love. Because so many people use your name in vain.
Right? Word to Keisha Cole.
What's the best? Hold on, before we get into it, we want to talk about the first time the first time you saying "I love you," right? What's the best love song? Like, or song with love in it? Let's go there. Like the best song with love in it.
Saving all my love for you.
That's a hell of a song.
Love by Keisha Cole, of course.
Love by Keisha Cole is like a whole movement in and of itself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a vibe.
Look at Torrance. I love how Torrance deep in thought. This nigga's like
I would have to say Juvenile, back that ass up.
That's crazy.
Cause damn, I'm like, that nigga love me. He want me back that ass up.
You know an underrated song with love in it. Just to go here, so we talk about Usher, and I don't know, they never even came out with an official video. The Usher "Love in the Club" with the one with Usher, Beyonce, and Wayne on it. That shit was fire.
That song is fire too.
That shit was fire.
That's Bob.
Why did we never get a video for that? Who didn't sign the paperwork?
I'm sure Beyonce said, "Y'all lucky I'm on this bitch."
Maybe he said no. He said you're not gonna be caressing my woman.
Hold on, what the lyrics say, nigga? Hold on, y'all doing what?
Exactly.
The velvet rope can't hold her up. Yeah. Hold on, nigga, doing too much. No.
Strongly doubt this velvet rope can hold me up. I don't want security rolling up on us.
Got you. That's the code. Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah, I love that fucking song.
That's a really good song.
Yeah, that was.
I was going through like a love playlist the other day, and I'm like, there's literally no music like this at all. I can only imagine like what older generations feel like, because they really like saw the change in like music and the Bible music, because it used to just be so much love in the music.
Yeah,
I was like
the actual word love, right? It's like people are kind of almost scared to say love in a song now. They'll say
people just don't be feeling love or don't be receiving love or don't want to give love. Like, it's definitely missing in like real life. So why would somebody sing about? They're not gonna just make up something that they're not experiencing.
That's a good point.
But it's sad
because there's more songs about taking people down.
Right?
Talking about love.
Yeah, they're just getting it in and going home.
Because, back in the day, niggas sing about love and go crazy about love to some stalker shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was listening to Anything by Jaheim the other day. I'm like, what a beautiful song. Like, this is just a sweet song to write. Like, how beautiful.
Okay, so are we gonna get a consensus? Is it Alicia Keys? That's a cold motherfucker.
What about her?
Talking about the song with the word love in it. Are we gonna go with? I'm sorry, I said Alicia Keys. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. God damn, I said Alicia Keys. She's on my screen right now, and I'm seeing her red, and that thing was poking. I ain't no disrespect.
To be fair, she's got a great love song too. Diary is a great song.
Oh, I won't.
Yeah, I listen all the time.
That's a good love song.
Whatever happened to that dude that was on that song? What happened to that nigga?
Ain't that Tony?
Oh, that's Tony.
I thought no, but who sung it live? Wasn't it a dude that sung it live though with her?
It was one of them, right? I thought it was like one of the members.
I don't know that shit.
It might have been.
I don't know. Okay, but no, I'm sorry. We were talking about Keisha Cole.
Or
talking about Keisha.
I mean, the song is called Love.
Right.
But not only is it called love, but it's the shit though, Mo.
And it ate down. Like it ate.
Yeah, it's one of them songs you're gonna stop and sing it, like for real. And probably listen to it all the way through.
You gotta belt that motherfucker out though. You can't even.
You know what? I also love "If Only You Knew" by Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, if only you knew. Yeah, how much I do. Yeah, love you.
So there's so many.
Song dedication, like recent song dedications, was "Everything" by Mary J. Blige. I love that song.
Well, that's a good one too.
You are mine.
Yes.
Everything.
Everything.
That's my song.
It's like a happy love vibe.
Yeah, I love the song.
It's like probably
about her too, because that's my.
Who talks about her?
I was like, yes, girl, share my world. I mean, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be.
Mary J got some good ones. Period.
She's an artist for sure.
What's that one that she had? Terrence Howard in the video.
Can't be with us. Was that the video?
That was it.
Her run at the end, that's what just made me laugh.
And honestly, I miss that era of like really like celebrities being like actors and shit being in the music
Right,
videos. That
right.
was such a time.
It
Like
was a time.
Oh, hold on. Yeah,
I
I
was
did
watching the video for The Boy Is Mine, and what that I don't know the guy's name, but that dude from Honey was
some
in there.
Clueless. When that
Makai
nigga-
Pfeiffer? Was that? No, I thought it was Makai Pfeiffer or the other one.
Oh, it is Makai.
Yeah.
The
Hold
one from
on.
Honey. That's all I know about
Yeah,
him.
it's Makai
Yeah, that was a good movie too.
Oh, cheesing ass nigga.
But you know, the videos they had more of a life, like because we had 106 in Park, bro. What are we gonna do without 106 in Park?
Videos had like stories for real.
Like they were premieres. Like tonight we're premiering. Like after the #2 video, before we get to #1, we got a premiere. And like we just lost that. Like so now nobody really cares that like videos are fighting for their lives right now.
Yeah.
For real, they going out swinging.
I got a late entry that I got to put in though, and my wife is gonna be mad at me if I don't put it in. I gotta put in. We talking about songs with love in it. Mariah Carey, "Vision of Love." I gotta put that in there because my wife would get.
Well, we gotta get into Mariah Carey too.
Yeah. "Vision of Love" was the shit. I had a vision of love, and it was more that. Oh, that was my shit. We used to dance to that motherfucker back in the day.
We belong together.
That's what I was thinking. Thank you for saying that.
I was thinking my heart out to we belong together.
Yeah,
That's a bad motherfucker. Cause when she flipped that motherfucker,
It's on the radio. Say it to me.
Bobby Womack's on the radio. That's such a vibe. Like, what a bar. Singing to me if you think you're lonely now. Wait until tonight, girl. Oh, I want to listen to all of this.
yeah, this is the time that you should be listening to this though, right? Because I mean, if you want to get back, like you said, like, at the beginning of the show, you started it off with saying get into that love vibe.
Yeah, get into
Get
it.
to that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like as a society, we definitely have gotten away from it. For the most part, right? I ain't saying people don't still experience it, don't still do it, but like, and look, sometimes you do just want to take a motherfucker down. Don't get it twisted. It's a time and a place for that too.
I
Right?
feel like we collectively like we move faster now. And with love, you gotta take your time. Like you have to actually slow down to love and to come from that space. Like love takes like feeling without the senses. Like that takes feeling from your heart. You gotta slow down to do that. We move so fast, way too fast to be like in that space. We on the go half the time.
Right.
Like let me do this in the name of just like making sure my person feels good. But no, slow down, really take it back and like love on this person. Let them feel you. Like slow it down, bring that shit back, flip it, dip it, reverse it, and then do it again. You have to really bring that shit back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man. Yeah, just a couple of y'all. If y'all can jump in the chat and chime in if y'all want to. What's up, Shay? Hey, Club Shay in here with us.
What's good?
Hey.
What's good, Shay? I hope everybody that's watching this is feeling love. Like I love y'all. I hope y'all are feeling love right now.
We love y'all.
Okay, so we did songs. Okay, I gotta go here. So we did talk songs with love in it. Just your favorite like love song though. Ever.
Wait, let me say my favorite love song because I didn't get to say one.
No,
so offhead, I would say My First Love by Avant.
Oh, that's a cold.
That's a
cold
really good
motherfucker.
song.
Avant is such a vibe.
That's a cold motherfucker.
I wonder where he's at right now. What are you doing, Avant?
Hey, tap in.
Please.
Somebody said
serenade a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Jaheim is coming back, so maybe Avant coming back.
Who's coming back?
Jaheim. I saw he got some new music.
Shout out to Jaheim.
That's to Jaheim. I had actually seen that Kim had just dropped a new single. And I was like,
that's spelled KEM, right?
Yeah.
That always rocks my world.
Your name on my lips.
Period. Yeah, so I'm like, let me see. That's on my mama. Like, let me that's on I only know Avant because of my mom too. Like, so when I think of those love songs, I could go back to like it's not many great love songs being made at this time, and that goes back to what you were saying, Lionel, about like how things are moving too fast and like the way that our society is set up. Like, we definitely don't be taking the time to love, and I feel like in the music it even shows because we don't have those like deep ass like love songs that are just being made by everybody. Like some people never even like will make a song about love.
Right. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Like, damn, not even one, nigga.
I love that clip of Eartha Kitt when she's like, love, love. And she's just like so like you could tell she was feeling that shit. But that's genuinely like what love is. It's like I don't want to put words to love, but it's just a feeling, an expression, a vibe, a frequency of abundance and acceptance and pure, genuine like connection,
Yeah,
vulnerability.
pure, genuine connection.
Yes.
For sure, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I know about 17
Oh, that makes my
motherfuckers.
heart just feel so good.
I know about 17 people that got married to this song by what's this nigga's name? Is it Kenny
Not
Lattimore?
17 people, please.
Motherfuckers, bro. I think is it the Kenny Lattimore song? It's one of these light skinned niggas.
Oh my god, I just thought of my other like song. When you said marriage, because this song is gonna have to be played at my wedding. And I'm not even that girl to like plan my wedding, but this is just how much I fuck with this song. Never Too Much by Luther Vandross.
Never
Oh,
too
look at that. Watch
much,
that guy,
never
man.
too much. Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker.
Now, I will
Yeah,
say
but
there's
no.
a very good song that I like that it just touches, it kind of just plays on your heartstrings a little bit. By a current artist. Hold on, what's it called? Let me find it.
I like LMA too.
I do too.
I do too.
I don't.
Do you, Torian? We don't believe you.
I do.
We don't believe that shit.
1,000 hours or 10,000 hours. That's my shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, it's some good shit out there. You know what I'm saying? But to Lionel's point, though, it was unfathomable, right? When I was growing up, or even my parents' generation, that somebody would call themselves an R&B artist and not have one song about love. That shit would be like, nigga, what, you know?
Nick, excuse me.
Right? Like, what are you doing out here? You know what I'm saying? You good?
You're missing a key component.
Right. That's not what we do. We talk about love around this motherfucker.
We looking at them that's how the white people looking at Beyonce right now. They're like, man. But to be fair, I was at the gas station today and I was playing one of the Beyonce's country songs, and the person pumping behind me, like it was a white lady. She was like, "I love your music," and I was just like, "Oh, thanks." She was like, "Yeah, it makes me want to dance. Like the world needs more music like this." So I was like, if only Beyonce could hear this. I was like, if only Beyonce could hear this, I'm sure, like as an artist, I would feel great.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy.
And as I was
Never
I
happened to
only
me
listened
before.
to 16 Karat just so far, but I was thinking like what even constitutes a song as a country song? Because I'm like, is this country music? I haven't heard the second one.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Great question. I think it might have something to do with the instruments being played,
Mhm.
The
melody.
instruments, the tones.
And I know she had the banjo in there, which was like instrumental for like
Okay.
that's like the banjo is African American history. Like that's Black history for real. Like a lot of our ancestors, when they were in capture, they were literally making music, making banjos from scratch, and then singing the fuck down using the banjo.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like it's that, and then it's a form of like vulnerable expression too. Like I feel like country songs be really getting into like their mood and like they be expressing themselves for real.
Yeah, no, but the banjo's a key component.
The banjo.
Everything featuring John Legend. Give me the green.
That's a good song.
I don't like John Legend Dream. I just got to be honest with you. I don't like that Negro.
I like him.
I like he's come like so
We're
far
just
from what we
ordinary
first knew.
people.
That's a
That's
great.
not his
song was
go-
good.
That's not his go-to.
We don't know which way to
Oh,
go.
please don't go to
But
that.
like the beginning of John Legend, like he's come so far from when we were first introduced to him. So I could kind of feel differently. But
Maybe we.
ordinary people.
Y'all hear that nigga? He came out with 50 Cent trying to sing Nate Dogg's part. That nigga sounded crazy as hell.
I loved it. I was living for it. I
Did
said,
you really, Tori?
See, I'm questioning your judgment now.
He was trying to sing Nate Dogg. I was like, come on, man.
But no, everything actually is a good song. Oh no! Whoever put that in the comments, the real John Legend T is.
No, you know what's funny though?
Tonight, a Tonight song by
I
John Legend.
respect his. I think the nigga's musically a genius. I just think he's funny as hell.
What's up?
His
Wait,
wife,
what's
like,
everything song go? Do I know that song?
What song?
what song?
I
The
think
one
that's
she was talking about.
Tonight?
No,
everything. I think that's LMA song featuring John Legend. I think this was
No, it's John Legend. Cause you give me all of you.
No, that's the song.
All of me.
All of
Somebody-
I do like that song though. That song it's emotional.
Oh, maybe I don't know everything.
Yeah, we just talking. We can't hear you, girl.
I'm like, what's the everything song?
I was
Somebody say-
laughing at Lido.
everything is.
Let me look it up.
I'm trying to think how it goes too.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, I think he just passed a couple of years ago, but Jesse Powell might have the great. This nigga here, go ahead, play the goddamn music.
Oh, I want to get some.
Oh, it is everything featuring. You were right, Torian. Sorry.
Oh shit.
You in between all the lines,
But that's a good album from LMA.
I'm gonna have to run that back.
That album is good.
Know which way, cause we're ordinary.
You talking about you don't like him like that, but you show is singing the
I think he's a genius. Musically, I think he's a genius. I just think the nigga's voice sounds funny as shit. Just like Trey, I think Trey Songz's voice is funny as fuck.
Okay, Trey Songz got some bobs too.
I know,
Yeah,
I
he
respect the
he
music,
got
but
some
his,
good songs, but I was never
Oh,
on.
Jupiter Love.
Jupiter Love.
Jupiter Love, baby.
No,
That's
my
it.
little hot twat ass was definitely on Trey Songz. That was my nigga. Fucking-
Oh, hot twat.
I was never really like on the thirst train for him, but I definitely liked his music.
Man, and I feel like
Do we have any already taken stands in here?
That's how you be doing it.
Did y'all like already taken?
Already
What?
taken.
I don't know.
Already taken?
I don't know that.
Have you taken?
Already taken by Trey Songz.
No, I don't remember.
If I go to the strip club, she wanna go too, and I never met a girl like you. They showing me they booty. I'm already taken.
No, I don't remember.
I do not
I
know.
did
that
not
song.
remember that song.
Okay.
Y'all are so crazy for that.
Booty.
Yes, they show. That's literally how they showing me they booty. I'm already taken. There's a lot of girls up in this club, baby. I'm taken.
you sound
Okay,
better than
I
that
kinda-
nigga did, Lionel.
I kind of remember, but I even like hella fucked with like mixtape Trey Songz. Like I swear I
The
can't even.
mixtape.
Yes.
No, you know this nigga.
Catching me up.
I love Trey Songz because he was a hard ass nigga, right? But like he's really a real ass nigga for R&B.
He is. He used to be a rapper. He was a
No,
rapper.
he used to fucking be fighting niggas. I'm like, this nigga never left.
It's like he
streets.
was
And then he
getting
go
out
to
of me.
see.
One more fight and he's out of me.
He just beat up Jacquees the other day
I was thinking about Jacquees when we started talking about Trey Songz.
because he pulled his dreads out.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I
Trey
seen
Songz.
that.
Damn.
Not a recent fight. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Oh, it was just like a week or two ago.
Okay, he's suspended. He's out of here.
No, like that was his shit. Gone that
Yeah.
fast.
You see
No,
what
but
happened?
I
We was-
literally can't.
we
like,
was talking about love, and now niggas getting their ass whooped. You see what happened to
That's
R&B?
how shit go. It's all fair in love and war. It's all fair in love and war.
Oh, that makes me think of that Tamar Braxton song, which is a great vibe.
Oh my god! So yesterday with Trey Songz. Wait, that's not Tamar. That's the other Braxton,
Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton.
Mm.
Tony got some fire out there. For
Yeah.
Oh,
some
yesterday.
Not the actual Braxton.
yeah.
The actual Braxton.
Yeah.
That is-
Tony
Yeah.
had Babyface writing that shit, so you know that shit was some fire when Babyface writing it. Babyface a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
All
he
right,
is.
we can talk about songs all night. My favorite songstress of all time is Miss Anita Baker. That's my baby.
Okay.
Yeah, she can sing to me all night. She's 70-some years old, but you know what I mean. But all right,
I
let's talk.
remember she was just like calling niggas out at her concert.
In Houston, yeah, she was clocking people in Houston.
She wasn't fucking around. Shout out to Miss Anita Baker. We ain't playing
It's
shit.
crazy.
She kicked Babyface
No,
off
but just
the floor.
think of all the eras she's used to performing in. So, like, just imagine a venue in like 2024 when
It's
she.
like, what kind of shit is this?
No, facts. Like, this is what I'm like. This is what we've arrived at.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, with her Sweet Love, Caught Up in the Rapture. all
Yeah,
that.
Sweet Love.
Yeah, that's my shit.
That makes me think of Sweet Love by Chris Brown.
Shout out to Breezy.
Baby, let's get naked.
See, now we getting naked, Mo. See, we ain't even fell in love yet. We just taking clothes off.
Yeah.
Do y'all think
Do I
that
like
Chris
you or
Brown
we just-
could do the Super Bowl?
So he
Yeah.
should do the
If
Super
they
Bowl.
would let him, could he rock the Super Bowl?
Chris Brown eats Usher.
Okay, so would he have won the
Chris Brown still
verses? Because
doing
remember
flips
when
and
that
shit.
was
He
a
gonna have
thing?
it lit.
What did you say, Mom?
I said Chris Brown still doing flips and shit. He gonna have it lit.
Yeah, he eats Usher. He takes it.
He's always been a great performer too,
Great performance.
and he definitely got
Did
a
he
lot
announce
of.
his
He got
tour?
enough songs. Huh?
Did he announce his tour yet? Because he's supposed to announce a tour, and I was trying to go because I said, you know what? I was talking about this on Twitter, and I just recently came across the Take You Down live performance that he did back in was it 09?
No, it's also a music video.
Like in my
Yeah,
brain.
when he was on
It
that
was
thing.
this was like 06.
When he
Yeah,
No,
got-
it wasn't 06. It was like because fucking the first album didn't come out to 05. So
No,
it had to be like
so
08.
it's still on popping, right?
It was 8th grade, 9th
That was
grade,
popping.
going to ninth.
I was like 14, 15 years old at that time.
Y'all
Like,
was mannish in the motherfucker. Y'all ain't had no business being
I
out
was
there.
like, oh,
No, man.
come on.
he
Yeah.
about to go. Look, he just posted about his tour, so I'm like, I'm trying to get a ticket because I owe it to myself.
Okay.
Crazy
No,
live.
yeah. I seen him once, but I need to
Good shit, Mo.
It was far. I need to see him up close.
I would see Brown before I see Usher.
But see, I don't think that. First of all, don't be disrespectful. But
That's
second of all,
oh dog.
first of all,
Just kidding.
I mean, I
Not
feel
a
like
debate.
Chris Brown is more so the Usher of our generation.
Yeah.
he can be who he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? He can
I
be
mean,
who he
he's
wants
Chris
to be.
Brown, and that's enough.
But he'll it's levels. But I was upset that like he couldn't get Breezy. I thought Breezy should have performed with Usher and did the new Flame. That shit would have been fire for them niggas to do that shit.
That would have been cool.
Chris was too busy.
Right,
But that makes me think though that maybe they don't, I don't know. Some people they be like, we cool, but they let fucking,
You said we can't.
I don't know. We'll see.
They compared those two for a minute too.
No, but even just bringing Little John out, like that was such a good performance. It was it for me. Like Little John, Luda.
Although,
like,
what the fuck was this nigga Jermaine Dupri on? Was this nigga?
I'm like, that's one person I didn't really care. I'm like,
What was that nigga on? This nigga was dressed like a pilgrim. This nigga,
Yeah, that was
this
something.
nigga looked crazy.
The Pilgrim just took me out.
Yeah, this nigga looked crazy. I was like, this nigga's how the hell are you an elf pilgrim? This nigga looked
No.
crazy.
The Elf Pilgrim from Whoville.
Yeah, this nigga looked wild. Like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, nigga, that shit is some. And he wanted to show he had some Louis Vuitton socks. We don't care, nigga. That shit look trash. I don't give a
Those
fuck.
look like the Sunday, the socks that little girls wear to church on Sunday.
Facts.
No, but even more uncomfortable because they were like, but whatever, it had a pocket. That's me. I'm like, I could put my weed there.
It's like, okay, maybe this does make sense.
Functional.
Right.
I get it. The socks I can get that one.
I don't know what this nigga had on. This nigga was wild. Okay, let's go, man. Let's talk love. We've been talking about love in songs, goddamn it, and love in clubs and all that shit. But telling somebody, right, expressing it verbally, right? Because we always talk about love being an action word, but expressing it verbally to somebody for the first time, telling somebody, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't even say it right now. I'm not that type of nigga, but just telling somebody for the first time, yo, here's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Is that, I ain't obviously for me, just saying the words is difficult for me to say.
No, I'm
Say
like
it right now so you can
I
unlock
really
your heart. Say
feel-
it.
I don't even get it.
Say it.
You need
Unlock
to
your
just be
heart.
listening. You need to be listening to a lot of heart frequencies right now. You need to be doing a lot of sound healing. I think that would be good for you to start opening up your heart chakra. Because it's okay to say I love you. That's what we're trying to say. The listeners are all confused, all because you have all these blocks around love.
Do I have blocks?
Yeah,
I
you
think
do.
you do because you couldn't say I love you. And then the other show
you
you
don't be going there when it's
about
time to
like
be
opening up. You need to
Empathetic. You do not be here for the empathetic. You be like, no.
Yeah. It ain't something I do, bro. It ain't my get down.
I can admit, like, empathy is a hard thing, for some people, because I feel like for some people they're so empathetic. It's like I look at some people like, wow, like you get it, and I like take notes. But empathy can be hard, but it's so necessary for the human experience, for like the collective love experience, and then for your own personal growth and love. Empathy. And saying I love you, like, you know, if you say, like, you know how we say, like, okay, words is called, like, they like refer to spelling and writing things out because it's like spell. So like saying I love you has a certain frequency that like you just need to hear. And like you need to say, somebody needs to hear from you. Your body needs to feel you say that. Like it needs to ring off of you for real. Like I love you, I love you, I love you, D, you know.
Now that you're saying this, I thought of one more song. I don't want to get stuck on songs, but Stevie Wonder, I just called to say I love you was a bad motherfucker. That's a bad motherfucker. Nigga just said, I just called to say I love
you. Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, I just called to say I love you. I didn't want nothing. Shit. That's that's a bad motherfucker right there. Okay, but let's go. The first time, you know, that you're telling somebody, not the very first time you said it, but just in general, because you know, people will fall in love multiple times, right? So the first time that you're telling somebody that you're with now, hey, I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's that for me. Let me just speak for me, and then I'll let y'all run. That's some shit I got to work up to. You might have told me already, and I might have been like punch you on the shoulder, like, ha, 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to work. I got to make sure that I'm there because I don't want to.
So you don't know if you're there, or maybe you're just not there, and maybe you can't say it. Well, or would it even be hard for you to say it, even if you feel it? Like, if you feel like you already know you love this person, is it still hard to verbalize it?
Yeah, that's a great question. So my grandmama told me when I was real young, don't ever play with that word, right? She told me that I was a young boy. I lost all my grandparents before I was 13, or before I was 14. So like I didn't have them around a long time, and she was the only one that was like really, really close. So maybe that's a part of the reason I'm all fucked up. Anyway, but
just took me out.
But she always told me don't play with that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know, she was like, hey, when you get older, don't play with that word. So I always, you know, one of the few things I remember and I took is like, yo, if I'm gonna say it, I want to make sure that like I have some semblance of like this being for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be saying shit to be saying shit. So I won't lie though, Naomi. It is. I don't know if I've ever told somebody I love you first. Shout out to my nigga Ray J. I gotta put One Wish in there for one of the greatest love songs of all time.
That's I feel like he needs to make more music.
I'll be okay if I get one. Right. Into that song.
Yes, that song is fucking about.
You never said I love you first.
I've never told her. Sing it one.
Yes.
Shit. Yeah, Usher, goddamn, Ray J was the shit on that. But yeah, I don't think I've ever told anybody I love you first. I've always, you know, had to reciprocate it, but I've never initiated it ever.
Did you grow up in that kind of household of like with you guys saying I love you?
Nah. Nah. And my parents been married. My parents just celebrated their 35th, I think, wedding anniversary, something like that. And they just celebrated it. But like, yeah, I didn't, but I did like that wasn't something that like we grew up doing. You know what I'm saying? We didn't grow up with you going to school, pat on the head, kiss on the cheek, I love you. Like, it was like,
and I could see how that could affect a Libra.
Yeah, it was just like, hey, get your ass on that bus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like I knew it was love. I never felt like I wasn't loved, but it was just not something that was like
verbalized.
Yeah, we never in my household. Like I'm trying to think.
Just understood.
Hey, to this day, that's not something that like we all like between me, my sister, and my parents. Like that's not something that like we even verbalize with one another to this day. It's just, you know, I don't know how my sister even is with her family now, right? With her son and her husband. I don't know how that dynamic is, but I know me.
Do you tell your daughters you love them?
Yes. Not as much as they would like.
How much do you? Yeah, like as much as they would like.
It's always like, cause like my oldest daughter now,
they're like 3 times a year.
Yeah, my oldest now, she's like a pest. She's 15, so she be just running around. Love you, Dad. And I'll be like, all right, love you, Dad. Okay. All right, bro, come on, man. I'm playing this video game. You know,
you're like toss.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So yeah, no, for me though, you know, it's just I don't know. Like if I'm with somebody new, it's very difficult. I don't even know how many people I've ever told I love. Women I've ever told I love you in my lifetime. I'm trying to think, maybe one hand. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah, I don't pass that shit out to everybody, man. I like you a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I be loving all my boyfriends.
Do you?
I feel like I love everybody. Honestly, like I'm like
I
I love
love
all
this
y'all
nigga.
right here. I love all y'all right here. So it's like
Look
I
at
love a lot of
Dorian.
shit. I love a lot of things, and I feel like yeah, I feel like it's nothing to say I love you. Honestly, I don't have no problem saying I love you. Like I'm not scared to say it. Like and like I think even at this point, like if I was to say I love you at my age, it would be like from a genuine space. Like and you wouldn't even have to say I love you too, or
Yeah,
like
that part.
respond like maybe that's just it because I love you.
That part.
Period. Regardless, like
Yeah.
because that's the love. And yeah, so I couldn't even imagine. But then my mom tell me I love y'all a lot. No, my mom definitely did. But I have a Leo mom. You know, they got big hearts.
Mm-hmm.
They can come like that. But even like when it comes to my family now, like I think when my mom and her siblings, she just like they lost their dad and they lost one of their brothers. And so I think it's even like more important on them now. Like they're realizing, like, just take that time to like share that. And
Yeah.
like, honestly, since 2020, a lot of shit been popping off. Like people have been lost. Like I never really lost people close to me until like the past few years. Right. And like, so this life thing, we're only temporary in this existence and this experience. And I feel like if you really feel the love, like you really genuinely like fuck with this person just as they are, just who they like are coming as a being, you should be able to share that easily, like, without repercussions and without having to force somebody to love you back.
Yeah. I feel like you
It's
really hit
okay
the
to
nail on the head.
love.
You hit
Yeah.
the nail on the head, seriously. Like you're just like, there's really not even much I could say after that, because that's just it right there. Boom. It's like, yep, yeah, like that's the T. Like you have to do that shit independently because you feel like that. Like, and that's why I've read. I'm pretty sure I've read like before, like someone said, "I love you," and there's nothing you can do about it. Like I'm
Yeah,
just like,
yeah, yeah.
that's fucking T exactly. Like because it's not about like I'm only loving you because I need that. Like absolutely not. That's not even how love moves. It don't look like that. So, but then also like since losing my mom, like I know the importance of just like hearing that because I've heard my mom say I love you a quadrillion times. So like that still rings in like my heart and my mind. Like I can hear it right now. I know what her hug feels like. Like I know all that energy. It was so loving, and it means a lot because I still feel it. It's been years at this point, and I'm like, I feel that. So that's why I'm always making sure like to say that to everybody I love. I feel like I don't do well enough in like expressing my love for the people in my like y'all. This is a moment to say I love you guys so much, and like y'all remember that for the rest of y'all lives. Like I love y'all. I love doing the show with y'all, and I love every Wednesday. And yeah, love is just the vibe. Love is the new money. Word to Tiana.
Period.
Let's go, Mo. Mo is mean. I don't know how often Mo tells people. She don't tell every boyfriend she love him. I know that.
Damn.
Mo don't play that shit. Mo ain't fuck with all
Um,
these niggas
I
like that. I like
think
him. He cool.
I mean, I also kind of grew up where we weren't just openly saying I love you. Like my parents didn't say it often, and I also kind of dug into that with my own mom because my mom was like, yeah, my parents didn't express it to each other like that. They didn't express it to us, so like it just kind of trickles down the line where it's like, okay, like it kind of feels weird sometimes, I guess, to be like, or over time it would feel weird even with my sisters where like we weren't just being like I love you. It's just more of like, that action of the fact that my mom was, because it's crazy that Naomi says she has a Leo mom because my mom is a Leo as well, and she's very generous and very like a loving person, but
Yeah.
she doesn't verbally express it. She's gotten better over the years. I feel like we express it more than we ever did. So I had to kind of get over that myself and still am getting kind of over that like weirdness. And I have to understand that even if it is awkward for some, like just let it be awkward, but just express that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just let people know that you care about them, or like, even just something as simple as, and I miss you. I feel like that is, I wouldn't say it's equivalent, but it still means a lot to come from a person that, just is taking the time to express it. Like, I'll try to, I try to at least, in conversations with friends, or be like, reminiscing about things. Or I miss that, or I miss us hanging out, this and the third. But in relationship wise, like I've never shied away from saying that I love my partner, like, and with, the relationship most recent that, I've been in, we loved each other very, very quickly. It was a crazy connection where it was like irresistible. Like I just couldn't resist the fact that we loved one another. And I believe he, said it first because he felt it very strongly. And I felt the same energy, but I was on some like, you know, I'm not trying to move too fast. Like, let's just chill out.
Right.
It was like undeniable at the time. And even
Right. Let that love do what it do.
yeah, like, and so it was like, I want to say maybe even just a couple weeks in, which might sound crazy to some people, but like, it was so much love that it was like, we can't help but express that to one another. And from there, even to this day, like, I still do love him very, very, very much. Like, so I'm trying to get better. I at least try to express, if I'm not going to say I love you directly, like I try to express it in different ways. And I think that's where the action comes in. So even just like checking in on somebody, that's my way of showing you that I love you, like just being like, hey, how have you been? Like, how's it going? Like, just want to talk to you for a little bit or something, because my especially with like my grandma too, like I'll call her randomly. I think about her and I'll be like, let me call her and just see how she's doing. Or if I get caught up doing shit and I'm busy, she'll call me and she'll be like, hey, like, and she's never really told me she loved me throughout my life like that. But like as we've gotten older and time has gone by, like she says it more often. So we'll be on the phone. She's like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. I love you, and I'm just like, yeah, like I don't know. I guess I'm working on it. I'm working on that shit,
You're like, I bet my bye.
No, I'll be like, okay, love you too, like, and that also I also have to talk about the fact that I've seen people who express that shit every chance they get. Like I know a girl that I worked with my previous job, and every conversation she's having with her daughter, her husband, her whoever it is that's part of her family, that it's okay, all right, love you, bye. Like that's like a standard to them. Yeah, like love you, bye. Okay, love you, all right, bye. Like, and to me, it was kind of like, dang, like y'all say that shit every time. Like, but I mean, that's just how some people function. It's like, just express that to them. Because I don't want to put that out there, that energy, but the reality is you never know if that's the last time you'll say you'll love you to somebody, or like, that's the last communication y'all ever have. And it's like ended on that note every time. And like, because even whenever she's mad at her kids and stuff, she's like, oh, like, all right, love you, bye. And like, what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, like she doesn't let that. And that's like, crazy.
And that would be a good reminder to even have, especially if it is kind of like a tough conversation that you just had. Like, okay, boom, at the end of the day, it's all love.
Yeah.
So I would love to be like that. I would love
to
do
it. I gotta do it.
And I need to practice it, for sure. But I mean,
I'm gonna do it.
Like you were saying, I really relate to the like you saying like I do it in my actions, or I do it like this for like people to express it. But you'd be surprised how much harder that is for people to process as love. Like, oh, it was good to hear from her today, but like they don't think, oh wow, she loves me so much that she thought about me enough to call me. Like that's harder to think about versus hearing, oh wow, Monique told me that she loves me today. Wow, okay, I feel that, like that just rings. That's what I be trying to say. It's like it's a siren that just it's like God gave babies the voice of a baby to be able to holler and scream as they can, because like it just strikes us so much that it like alerts us for like, are they okay? You good? You need anything? That's the same like effect that love has, like subconsciously when you tell somebody and they hear that and receive it. It's like, oh shit, you never know like how that resonates with a person. So say that shit. I will be advocating for everybody to say that shit this year. Y'all be willing to stand on business for this money and for everything. Stand on business for that. You gotta stand on your heart, man. Stand on it.
Stand on it.
Just say that shit with your heart.
Because that's where that courage and bravery comes from, is your heart anyway. So let your heart feel that shit. Let your heart say that shit. Like Who gives a fuck? Be vulnerable. Be open. Like what? Like there's
Yeah,
nothing
I'm
to be
too
scared
old
of.
for that. I didn't pass that. It's past
Not
me now.
even.
No, with your old
A baby,
scary
like
ass.
an old person that would call you.
Scary ass, scared to love.
I'm cool.
There's an old person out there that would say, "Oh, you just a baby." Like I be hearing that all the time. Oh, this nigga's old. They're like, that's a baby. So no, you got plenty of time to grow. That's why I be saying, like, people be like, I need to work on this. I'm like, it just needs more love, you know.
Oh, made me think of that Alicia Keys song, "Like You Never See Me Again." That's a bad motherfucker too.
Oh,
Every time you leave. Oh, that used to be my shit.
Let's go. Look at Torian just closed his eyes.
That's my motherfucking shit.
That's a good song.
And Common was in that
Other
video,
day.
right? And he died.
oh wow.
No, but honestly, there's a line in there that's just like, she's saying, basically saying like, the present is a gift, and like,
Yes.
it's like there's some real shit being said. I mean, it's a really, really good song.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
good song.
that shit would have me like, like
No,
because
especially
I love whenever a song can like really play on my heartstrings. Like, there's a lot of, not a lot, but I mean, there's several songs that I know that like I wouldn't be able to name them right now, but like I hear certain parts of the song and it just triggers. I was talking to Naomi about this, where like there's certain parts of songs that trigger me and like just choke me up. Like I cannot not cry or tear up listening to the song. And it's crazy because when I was telling Naomi about it, I was talking about and maybe it's just something to do with the the frequencies or something, the sound waves that are going through. It's
Yeah.
really hitting certain things, but one of the songs that even to this day I still choke up on is the Little Mermaid song. Like listening to that song where she's talking about part of your world, like I choke the fuck up on that song like every time. Like especially the original, because that was like when I was growing up.
Malik, please don't piss me off.
No, I'm sorry. It's so
Because it was such a real conversation, right? Like that shit.
and that's what I'm saying, but that's what I
so
mean
real.
is that there's certain ways that songs are like sung, the way
No,
that
I feel that. No, I'm literally feeling
it
you.
hits a certain way. It can even be something just like that from a movie. Like
Yeah,
it really be touching my heartstrings. So
it's healing something. It's like healing something.
It is one song that my wife know, everybody in my house know, that I do not listen to. If it's in a movie, we fast forwarding it.
No,
On TV, we changing the channel.
please
Sam,
don't.
Sam Cooke, a change gonna come. I do not listen to that song.
That means you need to listen to that song.
right. It's something in that song that your spirit needs to hear.
I don't fuck with
You
that.
kind of fight it.
No, sir.
yeah, the
Every
greatest
time
music.
I love a good Negro spiritual.
when I was little, listening to that song growing up, every time that song got played, bad shit happened in movies.
No, that's true though.
Fuck
I can
that
definitely
song.
see that.
Every time they play that song, bad shit happened. Okay, let's go, Torian. Torian gets ratchet out here. Who you tell? How does it go, Torian, when you tell somebody for the first time?
You said
that first time that you tell them, because ain't nothing like the first time you tell a motherfucker you love them.
First off, I want to piggyback off of Mo. I feel you.
First of all, we don't eat no pork over here, sir.
With with the Little Mermaid song. But with me, it's the Lion King song. Like,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that y'all niggas scared of Disney. What the hell is
no,
going on?
like,
Weird. It's not wrong to feel, Roy. It's not wrong
I was
to
like,
feel.
oh my god, what?
okay. If I'm honest, it's the Toy Story song for me. Like, you got something in me. I'm like, oh, so true.
Animation is
like,
kicking y'all ass right now.
No, but honestly,
Good
I feel like
love.
old Disney, like they really made it a point to make music that really was emotional, and they picked the right, like my dad was like he's still into like all the music theory and things like that. So he really talked about it growing up and stuff. Like he would talk about how they really structured these songs to be what they are to people like me and Torian, you know what I'm saying? Like, because and I mean, they still do it today, like in certain songs, that you hear with movies and animated movies and stuff like that. Like, there's just those songs that you'll never forget how it made you feel and made you, kind of react. Because another song I really love is
For me, it's Hakuna Matata. That's just my shit, though.
I love the one from Aladdin too. A Whole New World is a great song. That's a beautiful song.
Yeah, that's the shit.
And that song with during Tarzan, even though it was a bad scene.
Oh
And
my god, all of Tarzan is such a fucking.
I can't watch Tarzan to this day.
Yeah, Tarzan is a horror movie.
Why? What? Y'all can't watch Tarzan? That's a
Well, I
great
hate to see him
movie.
become an orphan. Like just that whole like, I don't want to watch
Not,
the movie.
not you hate to see him become an orphan. He's not an orphan. The jungle take
His
care of him.
mama and daddy died in front of me. I don't want to see that. No,
He didn't know. He was blissfully unaware.
but I
Blissfully
know.
unaware, just like a
I
child
see
should
it.
be.
Fucking white man get left in the jungle and become the king. Fuck that nigga, man. Let's move on.
He literally
Fuck
did
Tarzan.
not become king. He was
Fuck
literally
that nigga. He
even
can
an
talk to
outcast
everybody
among
and
the
he cool
gorillas.
with everybody. Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck Tarzan.
Ain't he the
I don't
king
like
of the jungle?
He was the outcast among
Man, fuck
all the
that Tarzan.
gorillas.
Yeah,
Nobody even
it's-
fucked with him until the
Fuck
very
Tarzan.
end.
And then what
And the
happened?
nigga had to die.
He said,
Fuck
"Fuck
Tarzan. Fuck Tarzan.
But okay, so back to love.
Yeah, fuck Tarzan. Let's go back to love.
I don't really fuck with niggas, so nah, but I don't know. You know, I ain't been really right now. I haven't been really talking to people right now.
We're not talking right now, Tony. We're talking about in your life. God damn.
But
Tony.
I'm just saying, like, you let me finish, nigga.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Go ahead. I apologize. You right. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Right.
Okay, so like right now, you know, I'm not really in the love, so I can't really speak for that. But like in the past, like I tell my friends, you know, I love you, like new friends, like once I feel it. But with the dudes, it's always like, can't do it too fast. And I had a dude who I was talking to. I still like him. I fucked it up, but it's okay though. But he had told me he loved me too fast, and it was like we was only talking for like 2-3 months, and he had told me he loved me, and I was like, And he was like, I just mean it as a friend. I'm like, okay. But then when we had met up and we was like kissing the shit, he had said it again. I said, no, this nigga don't mean that's no friend. Like, no. And I ended up ghosting him, which I feel bad about.
Yeah, I'm not ghosting him.
Yeah.
Proud to tell y'all,
We
Tony.
can't hear you, Naomi.
He was just trying to love you.
Naomi, we can't hear you still. I don't know what's going on. You don't say you muted nothing, but
No, Naomi said, I'm out of here. Fuck all this.
no, he wasn't. I ended up trying to go back. That's
Not trying to go back.
yeah, I tried to spin the block, and that nigga said, no, road closed. I said,
Exactly. The world is closed.
road closed. But yeah, so that's how I moved about it. But also, it was other factors that was going through that too. Like I was in like the process of losing my mom during that time too. So I wasn't really like trying to find no love like that, or it not too fast. You know, I wanted it to gradually come, but like it was like, what? Like, what does this mean? What's like?
Yeah, you can even push love away in those kind of times. Like it's
Yeah.
not yourself in those moments.
So that was a part of that too. But yeah, but even now, like I don't know. I guess I never talked to a dude long enough to say that. So it hasn't really happened with me. And at one time I was like, no, it's too soon. It's only been 2-3 months. You know, we had a great connection and everything, but like I said, I was going through something else. And I think like the dude I'm talking to now, it's been on and off. I don't think we even said it in that depth. I think maybe you said like, oh, I love you, like when we talk about music and shit like that. Oh my God, that's why I fuck with you. I love you know, like, but ain't been no like, oh, I just love you. I'm like, oh. So I'm welcoming it. I was talking to Naomi the other day that I'm having a lot of love dreams. I'm like, wow, does this mean I'm not gonna be single anymore? Like, what's happening? Like,
It's just a dream, nigga. Don't worry about it.
It was
only just
a dream. Down that road.
like you really ate that, Roy.
And Naomi.
And I the same thing.
Did this nigga hold on? Did Nelly get his tooth knocked out of the Super Bowl?
So funny and witty.
I don't know
I
what
heard
happened, but it did
something
fall
like
out. It fell out.
What do you mean it fell out? That's not a thing. Teeth just don't fall out. What's this
I
nigga?
mean, I don't think he was
This
fighting.
nigga 90? This nigga just got teeth falling out.
I think niggas probably was like cheering, like, oh, he probably got an elbow to the jaw, like, doop. Damn.
That's not the way teeth fall out, Tori. That's
I
not,
mean,
that
when
he
you
got
got
a
them
problem.
veneers, they do pop out. I don't see people
Oh,
with
he got
veneers.
okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I ain't know he had all
If you
okay.
pay that much money, that tooth better not pop out.
I'm
I mean,
with
it
you.
do.
Lionel.
They pop
Goddamn.
out, especially if you doing some shit like the guy.
Because it's like even certain things you can't even eat. You have to be very careful with them bitches.
Oh, fuck all
depending
that.
on what type you got, like the porcelain or like the I forgot the other kind. I think
You
porcelain.
like eating wings and a bitch that tooth popped out.
Yeah, like don't be cracking crab legs with your teeth.
Right.
Can't even get in there
That's
like you
some
want.
bullshit though, for real. If you cracking crab legs with your teeth.
Oh, don't worry. I get ratchet, Lionel.
Oh my
I miss those days. My teeth too sensitive. I can't.
Boy, I'm just like, fuck this meat, man. Hold
Oh
on.
my god. And you fucking the meat up with your It's like you need to
My wife, I'm like, yeah, I didn't pay all this goddamn money for these crab legs. Fuck y'all. I'm getting every shit, whatever's in here. Shit.
you know the inside of scissors, like
Fuck
kitchen
them scissors,
scissors.
man. That shit ain't scissoring right now.
You got you have to use the right part, like the inside of them.
Man, look.
I will demonstrate that.
God gave me some big ass teeth.
This part right here, this part is for crab legs.
Really?
Oh. I thought that was for like opening up.
Lionel finna have y'all out here breaking y'all dollar store shears.
That's exactly what it's for. You just put them right on in there.
Not the ones you get from Dollar Tree. Them
Makes
shit
sense.
is not gonna break no crab legs.
I don't have no scissors. Them the kitchen scissors, huh?
Those
Right.
are shears, kitchen shears.
Cheers.
Yeah.
That's the shit. Yeah, don't try that with them Family Dollar.
No,
boys.
but it definitely makes sense because mine has like the little.
The little
That's
jagged
what-
edge inside of them. Yeah.
For your shellfish.
Okay, but hold on though. So
Mm-hmm.
who out here? So all of y'all are like very comfortable with saying "I love you," well, except for Torian. Torian's in a different phase in his life right now.
Yeah.
But everybody else, y'all are very comfortable with saying "I love you" first. Like,
We totally forgot dangerously.
First.
But continue.
huh?
We forgot dangerously in love.
Oh, that's a good shit too.
Yeah, but that's good.
Oh, y'all was just trying to find that on my IG for this thing. I forgot about that. That's my shit.
Is it Torian? You didn't even remember it.
I know, but that'd be the great songs. The great songs just don't always pop.
I know
up.
you just, but when you hear them, you just like right back.
Yeah, you like, oh yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay, but when it would come to saying I love you first and like a new relationship, like neither of us has said I love you before, I feel like those are kind of different stakes. Like those
Okay.
it's kind of a little bit different because it can't be that nervousness of like, damn, I don't want to say this too early. Like what happened with Torian? Like that nigga said it too early and like Torian dipped. Like the nigga, he was like, no. So it's like there's that. Like so you're like trying to balance like okay, being in a relationship and trying to like, you know, not move things along at a pace that's like too fast. And so like so would I be okay just saying I love you first in a new relationship? Maybe. I don't know. I think I still could say it. It would just really depend. It really depends how much I would want to say it. And how I feel like they feel about me back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's
like,
the
do
setting?
I feel like it's a gauge, like it's a pretty gauge that like, yeah, this nigga love me.
Is it something to where y'all like, you know, on the weekend just kind of like laying in the bed watching TV, or you know what I'm saying? Like what's the set? Like I'm always very interested in what's the setting where you say I love you first. You know
I
what I'm
want
saying?
to say it in like an intimate moment, like sex.
No,
That could be, it's all kind of shit firing off at that point.
now
So I might say any
and
goddamn thing.
That's
Lionel.
when it's good to just get that shit out because it
I'll
can
say
just
any
be
goddamn
like,
thing.
no, because that's when you can realize that you love.
I'm like, no, this is the perfect time to say it.
No, like that's when you really be feeling that shit. Like, wow.
No, yeah, I'm the nigga. I'm gonna ignore that shit. See, I'm ignoring all of that.
That's crazy and that's fucked up.
I'm like, and that's fine. That's
If
fine,
you're
too.
expecting me just to say I love you right now, that's not what my mind's on.
I'm be like, you don't love me.
Like, stop.
That's me. Like, we gonna have a whole conversation about
Right.
it.
If
I was to say like I love you dead to your face, yeah, we would probably need to talk. You're just like,
we're in the middle of something right now. Let's reconvene in about the next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll reconvene this conversation because you got very heavy right now for no reason.
You just gotta say it back.
I'm just
But I mean, I could see where it could be a slippery slope. So at the end of the day, I think you should mean it, right? It should be something that you should mean, especially when it's like coming in a relationship, or like if it's gonna be something that's gonna like have somebody expecting more.
I saw the coldest shit of all time one day. I saw a nigga give a girl a promise ring in front of his family, and that was the first time he told her I loved her, that he loved the girl when he was giving her this promise ring. And she was confused. How you gonna pop up with a promise ring and I love you at the same time? She didn't know. It was a lot. It was too much for her to take at one time. Pause. But she was looking around like, hold on, nigga, like you giving me a promise ring, you love me now. I don't even know how to feel about what's going on. I'm in front of your family. It's a lot of pressure. I was like, yeah, bro, you probably didn't think this through, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You can, I love you and a promise ring that's kind of a lot.
I feel like it's okay to say I don't love you.
Oh damn! Hold on. Hold on.
Not like that.
Hold on. Like I don't love you.
Okay,
Like,
don't tell me like that. We got to fight.
Like, don't say it like
We have
that.
to fight. You don't love me. Okay.
I don't love you.
Like this is you misread something because I don't.
All I heard is you want to fight now. Like,
at point you misread me, but like I don't love you.
God damn.
But some people, like, if it was the honest truth, it'd be like, I barely love myself. Like, I literally can't even love you right now. That'd be tea. That'd be the tea that really would be coming down to sometimes.
Yeah, I'll never expect you to love me when you don't love yourself.
That's some player shit to say though, right there. Hey, I can't say that I love you right now because I don't even know how to love myself. Oh, that's player.
No.
What do you say to that now? You can't get mad now because
you need to go find yourself.
No, you can't. No, facts. That's when you're like,
now
okay,
look.
boom,
While saying that,
people don't say that though.
I want to keep having sex. I don't want the sex to stop. I just want to like figure out the love part. See, that's where it gets complicated though, right?
No, I'd be like, oh, I'm definitely leaving.
See, that's where it gets comcomplicated.
I'm definitely leaving because I love you.
You need a hoe. That's it.
It's only gonna be downhill.
Yeah, once somebody comes with the I love you and it's not reciprocated, everything kind of comes to a halt at that point in that relationship. Everything is different from that point on now.
Of course. You're not gonna just be fucking you know, and then you actually can't even love her. That's crazy.
I mean, we was fucking before, yeah.
Yeah, but now we on this we have
Oh, you brought this, she brought this into the equation. I didn't bring all this drama. She brought the drama.
I mean, unless it's like a hoe, you know. Or if it's somebody that's just not looking for love, you know, that's available too. But you could never imagine like somebody that's like actually coming from that space. That's like you tell that to,
especially when you're coming from that true space. Right. If it's actual like some real shit that's coming in your heart, not that it's lust or delusion. You know, you're in a one-sided like.
You wouldn't continue that. You would easily just be like, okay, well, you know, just go find what you're looking for.
Yeah. See, I'm the wrong one. I ain't gonna lie to you, because if I say I love you and that shit ain't reciprocated, it's a bunch of expletives. That's
you're never gonna love
you.
He'd be like Naomi on the fucking podcast.
Oh. Nah, I can't do it. I gotta make sure. If I'm going there, I gotta be 1,000% sure. I need to talk to a bunch of people to make sure that this is gonna go right.
Like all that time, it's just feeling like time.
Yeah, I can't do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't do it.
I can't even imagine what you were putting girls through. It's good your wife took you off the streets because he was probably fucking putting hoes through it for no reason. Like he seems like he loves me, but he just won't ever.
Yeah, and every woman that I've ever been in a relationship with will tell you the same thing. Like I've never been like anybody different. Like this is the motherfucker. This is it. You know what I mean? Like this is it. You know, I'm sorry.
I was swept by love, and I remember telling Tamara like, "There's just not even enough time in this lifetime, even like an eternity, for like me to express or just like be with you and like give you the love that I have. Like it's unmeasurable by time. Like it
Yeah,
exceeds eternity. And like I just couldn't fathom the fact that I haven't known her for like 100 quadrillion lifetimes to love her. You know.
it ha-
It, it was powerful and so overwhelming. I was just like, this is crazy. They like will sweep you, but I'm gonna get swept. I have no problem getting. I'm like, sweep me, please. like, please sweep me up.
Same.
Torian got to go early tonight, and I want to get. I know we're talking about love, but I want to bring it back to some ratchet foolishness real quick before Torian leave. So I want to get his opinion on this as well, because this little chick right here. Oh, and the internet then dragged her. They didn't pulled up all her old shit. They didn't got all her information. She jumped out the window. Excuse me, sorry about that. She was on a podcast. Poor what is it called? Poor Minds. Yeah, she was on Poor Minds. Shout out to them. Shout out
to that podcast.
And she said some shit that got the internet stirred up and going a bit. Look, it did devolve a bit to them going at her looks, but I think that comes with the territory, man. If you online and you making certain statements, I'm sorry, it comes with
which one was it?
Oh, I'm finna play it right now. It comes with the territory, you know what I'm saying? But here's this young lady. Here's what she had to say in terms of your financial status, right? And if you should be dating or not based on said status. Here we go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you.
You're not ready to. You're not ready to date because
No.
it costs.
Okay.
Everything costs.
Okay.
You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, Shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make 50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date you when you have no money. If she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna want to run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be the stagnant dude in the same jeans for days. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. She talking crazy. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. I'm like, eat her up, internet. She deserves to get A.
I get her. I mean, I don't get her. I'm not.
No, you got to finish playing the video.
That was the end. That was it.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it.
But no,
I'm
you
just
talk about
saying.
me.
So
Yeah,
if
that
you're
was it.
making $50,000, don't date.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just being for real.
she's speaking from a point of view of, I feel like, a girl who probably financially stable, or she's somebody who like looking for sugar. She a
The
sugar
internet
baby.
said they put up her old post saying that she was a sugar baby. That
Yeah,
she was in the sugaring.
Yeah, it seems like she's talking from an experience of only talking to like niggas with money, like
right.
Because I mean, average niggas, black men, ain't making 50,000.
Because that's why I'm like, when I was at 50, which I'm not too far away, I was still dating. Like that was
Atlanta was like, I was out here getting
it. I'm like, this is crazy. I was like, oh, this is great. I was like, okay, we coming at this bitch. So I'm just like, she's crazy.
I mean, yeah, her saying the amount was like the problem, but like just saying like if she said like if you're not financially stable
and have expendable cash, because she did say that at some point, and I feel like that would have been better than putting a number on it.
Yeah,
but then again, she also mentioned Atlanta, which
Atlanta is like we know what
that's a more expensive place to be, and like you know, there's more affluent people.
Like you shouldn't be fighting for your life, but then like having a date the next day.
Yeah, I was gonna, but
like, you know, niggas be out here broke and dating though, and that's the point. That's the point is that niggas will be actually out here.
Well,
like,
women do too.
Wanting to date,
everybody
really
do.
broke.
Yeah, I think
love. They just be wanting love.
But let's have that conversation though, right? Like, okay, I'm making 50,000. Shit's kind of tight with like my bills. Maybe I got some student loans. Maybe I got some child support, and I'm trying to figure it out. Money's a little tight. So you tell me like going on a date, like I can't date. Like I should, like that's crazy to think I can't date still just because like money's a little tight. You know what I'm saying? I like maybe I can't date her, right? Maybe for her she wants to go to certain types of restaurants and certain places. That's fine. I don't like the fact that she said, "We'll get you a bottom of the barrel bitch." That's wild to say, right?
No, she did, and she also said, "Or if you make $50,000 and live in a shoe." Like, so she was definitely kind of being a little mean spirited. Like,
I know, I never lived in a shoe.
Right. And if you can, where can I find one?
How much rent?
Yeah. Okay, because I was at these tiny homes, bitch. That's basically that.
That was that nigga with that white girl in that storage.
Okay, yeah.
No, but see, that's the nigga dating while broke. So
exactly.
Monique, please tap in on this conversation.
I'm just saying.
Did you hear what she said?
I heard it. All I gotta say is that listen, maybe I kind of agree to what Torian was saying. Like putting a dollar amount was a little crazy because, like, I mean, 50,000. It's not like you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? With 50,000, that's a. I guess want to say maybe
depending on where you live, right? Like like because like some cities are more like New York is very expensive. 50,000 in New York, you fucking in poverty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
you better play your cards right and move to Texas.
If you in
I'm talking about
California,
bottom of the barrel, bitch. Like that's crazy.
That's the part that got me, Mo. When you were like, "Oh, you gonna get a bottom of the barrel, bitch." Like, hold on.
Yeah, like damn.
Not you deserve a Popeyes, hoe, and you make it.
Right. I'm like, I'm eating Popeyes right now. No, but I mean, 50,000 doing better than a lot of people. That's what I can say. Okay, right. So you gotta look at. I mean, she don't gotta look at nothing. She can say whatever she want to say, feel however she want to feel.
It'd be the single. I bet you she's single.
And look, to be fair to her, if that's the way she's coming, you know, more power to her, right? If she don't want to date a dude like that, she want to date a dude that can take her to certain places, she's entitled to that, right? But like to like cast a wide net and be like, oh, yo, you shouldn't even be dating, nigga, right now. Like, nah, bro. Like, it's some dudes out there that's making whatever they making and that's working towards something, right? Toward a goal. They doing whatever they do, and you know, if they want to go and entertain a young lady, you know, or a man, you know, if you're in Atlanta, especially, shout out to LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to go,
but are they financially able? How are they entertaining this young lady?
Well, but look, okay, so let's go there, right? She said you can't just do 22 walks in the park. Well, why not? Shit, yeah, I don't know.
Because bitch, I'm tired. I'm hot. I just bought a new dress. The fuck, I'm still.
I don't know. I saw Khalees be outside every goddamn day. Every time I see Khalees, she
be on her motherfucking land. So if you coming and you buying me some land, nigga, yes, we are outside every day. That's actually the sign I'm looking for.
What happened? We just had a show a couple of weeks ago about like, yo, building together. Like, what if you meet a dude that's making 50,000? Good dude though. He check off all the boxes you like, right? He's affectionate, all this extra shit. He does this, he does that. He's in a space to where he's making X amount of money, but you see that he got ambition. He's working towards shit. Damn, you're not gonna go out with the dude because of that? That's crazy to me.
I feel like that's not what she was saying though.
That's exactly what she was saying.
I feel like you're just looking at like, oh, no nigga with $50,000 should date. Like, and I feel like $50,000 is a good amount. But I feel like for one, niggas be complaining about dates now. Like, they be like, they'll come towards a woman and it's like they want her to pull up to the house or they want her to come do some shit. Like where they ain't got no,
but like
to spend no money.
Here's my response to that though, Naomi. Yes, because I'm trying to be conservative with my money.
Exactly.
To me, that's admirable.
Don't get a girlfriend. That's what she's saying. Wow. If you're being conservative with your money,
wow. So you can't come and eat a meal at my house,
and you know you're gonna have to spend money.
So you can't come eat a meal at my house once or twice a week.
I mean, even if you're gonna be cooking her meals at your house, you're gonna be having to buy extra food than if it was you, right? Like, so it's still gonna be cost and money.
Chicken breast.
It's like go for a walk and then go home and go to the house and cook. That's crazy.
I'm just saying,
But see, like how you just forcing it and you can't even take your girl out for
If
nothing.
you're gonna go
nice.
for a walk,
You
you're gonna
don't
back
need
to
a
my house
girl.
with my chicken breast already.
no,
That's
I'm
crazy.
just saying. What I'm saying is, it's coming off as if every time we get together, like you're looking for the dude to drop hundreds of dollars every time we go out.
Not
And I'm
him.
telling you, I ain't got it. Because in Atlanta, for two people to go out at a nice restaurant, it's minimal, probably 150 minimal.
But that's why y'all gotta expand. You can also do a little afternoon like tea, cocoa, coffee day. You know, you can do a movie day. You can do a bowling day.
But even at the end of the day,
See?
two people, like it's one thing to be doing because I just think of like what I spend on myself, like just going out. Like when I step out on the weekend and I'm like eating, I'm getting drinks and things like because that's something I would like to do, right? Like you're not gonna become my boyfriend and then like you're like, well, let's just go to the park and I'm like, we was finna go out, like you're not finna come and.
He's like, nah, I ain't got it.
No, like
what if I tell you
I can't afford the.
Yeah, what if it's like, yo, I ain't got it like this week, but next week, you know what I'm saying? I get paid
I'm
next
like,
week.
No,
that's kind of.
I don't like men to. I don't like men to like show me broke tendencies. I do not like that.
I'm confused by how is that broke though? By him telling you, to me, that sounds like being financially responsible.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not living like that. I can do shit. So
I mean,
you can't do shit because you don't got money. We're just like, that's like a little.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, listen, fair enough. It ain't for everybody, right? It ain't for everybody. Fair enough.
If I wasn't able to do shit, like it's different when you broke too, and it's like, okay, we could definitely stay at the house, like shit.
Okay, see now, hold on. So now this is wild now. See now this is because now you saying, well, shit. If I'm low too, if
like,
my money,
I'm confused.
Yeah. So now it's all good now. So now, so now those.
I mean, maybe it just comes down to like being on your level.
That's the part.
Like, are you able to have expendable and what she also said was just having expendable cash to be able to do like because some people they can't go out and like get drinks every week or get dinner and things.
Well, maybe you should sit your ass down.
So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you.
You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs. Okay. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She's gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make 50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date you when you have no money.
See, that's the part. Hold on.
She doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now: enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna want to run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you need to.
Yeah. Let me just cancel her. Listen, what she's saying is foolishness.
I have a comment.
Go ahead.
So, what she's saying, if you don't have any expendable cash,
yes,
the T is that people making 100,000, 500,000, a million, whatever the fuck they making, there are still definitely people out there that don't have expendable cash for real because they don't have the right spending habits. Because there are definitely people who make hella money that still be like, well, you know, shit, I can't really do it right now because I got this bill and this bill. I'm paying for this and this and that. Like, so I feel like that can happen at any level. It doesn't matter whether you make 50,000 or you make 100,000, 200,000. Like, it doesn't matter. If that person's irresponsible with their money, you still gonna be in the same position. So that kind of doubles back down to saying, putting that dollar amount, you should have just said that you don't got expendable cash. That's all you had to say. Like, because that can be on any level. I'm sorry, but I've definitely seen it. And then this shit that you see on the internet, these people with these cars and shit, and like, let's be honest, like half that shit don't even be real.
Facts.
And people be living that fantasy like, oh, this is just, I'm just trying to flex for the gram. I'm just trying to be this and that. Like, that shit do not be real. Like, all the time. I'm not going to say there aren't people out there doing it, because there are. But there's definitely the share of people who are fronting that are literally making it look better than it is.
Right, because these celebrities is broke, baby.
Now, and that's why they've been going on tour like this.
There's the birds too, like the birds that Like, I mean, I guess it's not bird. It's just I guess maybe they aren't birds. Like, it's just dating in your own category because like there is the girl that's gonna say, no, I was thinking the same thing. We need to go for a walk today, and like when we get back, we can make sandwiches. Like there's the girl that's like she understands that she wants that for y'all. It's like it doesn't mean like.
I'm
She's
right
like,
here.
she's like,
I'm right here. What's up?
it's just like it's not like don't date. It's just like, but you got to know who you dating. That's like me trying to date.
No,
Drake.
I'm like,
If
cause
Drake, I'm like,
I,
oh, absolutely fuck nah. She's like, what about like, she's gonna be considering other fucking things and other finances. I'm gonna have to pull out of my ass. And so it's like you don't want to be pulling nothing out of the thin air. Like just get your bitch that's on your level, that's okay with the walks in the park, or is she okay with the Chili's, or she's okay with the Cheesecake Factory, or she's okay with whatever the fuck, wherever level you on. Like that's just what you gotta recognize. It's like, okay, here's what I can do. Like, where's my tribe? Okay.
Right. No, real shit.
Yeah.
Because there's somebody out there that's for that. You know what
I'm
I'm
sure
saying?
there's homeless people that we be seeing homeless all the time. And I'm sure like we be seeing like some of these homeless people be dating each other.
Yeah.
Like just imagine there be so many homeless men and women outside. Like surely some of them are dating.
Yeah.
No, they
And I
be in
want to say
love. Them
together.
shelters, baby. They be fighting in the
more,
shelters.
more specifically, if you're like the type of person where it's like you putting those types of things in front of priorities, then that's a real red flag for real. Like,
Right.
you
Like
don't
you
even
trying to go
be
get
dating.
drinks.
If you put in that going out, you running up, maxing out the credit card just because you want to be out the bar and this and third, your rent, how you paid half that shit and keep trying to get the other half for the end of the month. Like you don't you don't need to be dating, like for real. I'm sorry, but you need to get your shit together first.
Yeah.
You know
and a lot of people would be like that.
no,
I agree
That
to that.
shit
Too,
is
but,
scary.
charge
That's what I'm saying.
before.
I do not like like for one, I'm not a fancy date like person. I'm not like too heavy on that shit. Like I'm not one of these fake ass like social media girls that act like I gotta have a nigga that's making bands on bands on bands. I gotta be dropping stacks and buying me designer and all this shit. But Lord, do not tell me that like don't let me hear no like broke shit like where you're like struggling to like pay your bills or you need like $20. I be thinking needing $20 is like crazy as fuck to me. Like that's I'm like you ain't got $20 stashed nowhere. Like it would take me a minute to get down to not having no motherfucking 20. Like so that should be crazy.
yeah.
So no, please.
There's definitely a lot of people that they don't have their priorities in order. Like I know a story, y'all. I know a story about someone I know that was just always was kind of like, had tree on them. Always had that, if you needed that, you can always hit them up, right? Tells me a story about this dude that's like literally trying to get his car done and shit up, like, what I'm saying, trying to add some speakers and this and the third. It was the middle of Texas summer and his AC not working. But he's sitting here trying to get some damn speakers in his car, a system, and toting the kids around in a car with no AC. And then go sit here and ask for a front for $10 worth of some tree, y'all. No, first of all, pays for the $10, right? And in the same night, talking about some, hey, yo, can you send that back to me? I got this and the third.
No.
Yo, it's people out here like that. I'm trying to tell you, this is what I'm talking about. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. You put in way too many things in front of them priorities. Like,
yeah, that's a good case.
It's super irresponsible. Like, come on now. Now, look, I ain't gonna say that I'm just a financial planner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a financial advisor out here, but I'm not. I definitely, if I have to struggle, I'm gonna make sure my bills are paid first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a roof over my head. I got my vehicle. I got gas in the car. Like, I'm gonna make sure that shit is taken care of first. Lights are on. Like, but people be worried about the wrong shit. And those are the people. That's a perfect example of like, you don't need to be dating. Like, you got kids.
Yeah.
And you doing shit like this? Them poor babies riding around in that Texas heat. That shit.
No, I really agree to. great set in my heart of hearts, but it's just like good luck convincing that person like not today. I feel like those are the people that's trying to date the most. Like they trying to escape the reality and fucking date. And so it's like good luck trying to like convince them to like sit down, please. Like seriously.
Right. He like, who you talking to? You can't tell me do shit.
Like I'm trying to know. They gonna be at the park, bitch, tomorrow on the walk.
They're in the club. Like, what you doing here?
No, it's yeah.
Over there sweating and shit because you ain't got no damn hair.
All right, y'all. Let's get up out of here for the night, man. Hope y'all have a good Valentine's Day tomorrow, man. Hey, bring, let love come on in, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody you love them. Go for a walk in the park. Hopefully you get a raise.
Right.
I just got a raise. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, we'll be back next week on Wednesday night. Y'all have a good one, man. We out of here for tonight, y'all. Peace.
Love y'all.
Y'all love.
Love y'all.
I hope y'all love this photo right here.